David. I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters...
Years from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are... 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility that Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting it. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP. just touched the water. Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food in this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll need their hearts out.
Whoa, Trigger, don't you dare get the juicy stuff before I do. Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later. Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on guiding. Just don't pay for it.
Righto! Begin firing Sam! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here.
Sir, there's a few of them. Take some damage to the core and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Whatever it takes to shoot them down. We have General Clever. Take about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned. Should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
The bomb would work fine. We'll wipe them out with one hit.
How many ships in port are still operational?
Let's close the half. Pull up.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
All the support focus on AA combat. This is not a drill. I repeat, not a drill.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us? You probably need to multiply that by 10. That's fine by me.
Half of the anti-air guns destroyed. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Give me a damage report. The port's packed to the rim.
Take out the ones huddled together.
Target destroyed. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
Ain't that right, Trigger? Army status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. Look at 3 strikes. You suggested an operation that doesn't rely on great violence. Shoot up and run forward. 3 strikes. Yes, sir. This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Quinn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Target confirmed down. Samuel Quinn gone. Malicious naval stratagem will lose its edge. Lost contact in the second platoon. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go.
Trigger, you have a return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger. There's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count.
hostile ground forces.
Came in for a picnic and found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me what you Lose control! Returning to base! I'm on about you. You always have their No joke! I've lost control!
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates. Don't waste it.
All aircraft. Performance is disappointing. Pick it up. Anytime you fail. It's launched.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going to work together.
Box 2. Box 2. This one's mine. Gotcha, pal.
Target is in range of guns.
More vehicles crippled and 1 damaged in Eatable Plateau. Let's pick up survivors.
Down. Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet. After all that?
Let's do this. Reach the CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Weather drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command to the officer.
We'll turn a drill into a real war. You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. Use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat.
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Put on the return line if you need to.
Box 2. Box 2. Strider 1. Enemy behind you. Hostile eliminated. That's the way to do it. Touched it. I've got a sitting duck here.
Strider 1, this is the way.
I'm going to put him on 3 strikes. Number 2, stay with me. Roger that.
Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Box 2. Box 2. This one's mine.
Strider 1, target acquired. Strider 1, missile away. UAV destroyed. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV. What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit.
What? What happened?
We're on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Contact imminent.
Trigger, hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need a UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind.
Motion, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Good. We reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that. 3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him. Trigger just sank a battleship. Battleship Dysnomia is crippled. Navigation is stable. That ship is heavily armored. How could that be?
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. This much naval power is an astonishing feat.
The entire force? You must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
Target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Anti-ship missile fired. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Railgun shell lost its target. Missile launched.
Keep bringing them down.
Anti-air gun eliminated.
The enemy has a lock on me.
Strider 1, missile launched. Target eliminated.
Picture it. Shaking off enemy lock. Evading missile.
Missile away. Projectile exploded. It's gone.
Mark 2. This one's mine. Attacking.
Target acquired.
Target confirmed down. Captured Alonso Terragogon. Each vessel force that won't be much of a threat.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Bank right. Lower your nose. You're too high. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Bandit down. Target destroyed. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Contact imminent. Strider 1, firing railgun.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed. Hostile lockout on Strider 1.
Iced up. Wonderful.
Two minutes remaining. Strider 1, firing railgun. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Missile away. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Hostile has a lock.
Vehicle eliminated.
Enemy behind you.
Missile away.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Target destroyed.
Punch 2.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you. enemy air reinforcements on radar. Missile, evade! Strider 1, railgun fired.
Well done. You managed to hit the Illusion Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one. Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the Operation airspace. You completed the mission. It's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, Su-47s.
What's a missile? Behind you! Lotta!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. That's those damn bats. Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal. Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick.
Missile.
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. Done.
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on unseen channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw. Don't want anyone thinking we started off as 3 strikes is going down. They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
You're gonna be an idiot again. I'll kill you.
Siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Missile.
Fire!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You dodged it.
Strider 1, railgun fired.
Missile. Missile.
Damn, he dodged it.
Fire.
Missile.
Good, you're on their 6. 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Right? That's the you count. You on one.
You call it a wuss.
Missile.
You dodged it. Locked on bandit. Fire verification complete. Fire. You're PMC, are you? That's why you got connection with the Ocean military.
You'll have to shoot us out of the sky if you want the answer. I have. Fire.
Missile. Missile.
Did it, Trigger?
Missile.
Take down 3
Missile.
strikes.
Missile. Missile.
I told you not to go, you idiot!
Only 1 left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be with you, Trigger.
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
No! Just go to so I'm gonna be alone again and them. I'm going to freaking kill 3 strikes. 3 strikes!
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow. I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Illusia to true victory. Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale. I can almost...
Erosion, no!
Stop it!
Hey, chill.
Agent, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations. Cut it! That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.